Trey King is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, he's been really pitching well recently. He even won the Pitcher of the Month award in the American League. And with all the other great starters in this league, that's really saying something. I think he's on top of his game, and I expect to see a solid performance out of him here.
Digging in now, Tyler Naquin. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. First offering on its way. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, now they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Line drive to center field. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first out. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to be very careful when dealing with Jason Kipnis. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Michael Brantley.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bullet back up the middle. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. But a good play by the Indians go down.
Leading off for the Indians.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Francisco.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Number 99. Logan.
First delivery to him on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Set to deliver the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Up, up, up. High pop up. Guerrero shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Kipnis bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And strike 3 called as he says you got to be hit. Striding forward now is the DH, Jake Bowers, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
Hey, no running, no running. Eat it, eat it.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
The right fielder, number 9.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. This is line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
The catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0. The fastball's in there for strike 1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think
4.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's Michael Brantley as he'll take a look at ball 1. Brantley is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Here's another 1-2. Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
3-2, full count. Another full count offering on its way. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Ready for another chance. Jose Ramirez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Now a big swing by Lindor, and he connects. This one